Okay, so here is the first thing you see when you come up my loft. It's my list of games, my Xbox obviously. Below, a few more games and some Blu-rays. Coming across, starting to get into the really geeky toys. Sorry, collectables. Some cars. Up here, into the G1 Transformers, extremely geeky. And my pride of joy, my Jason and Freddy, the wee Cartman on the top. Then as you come in you get to my big collection, my games consoles. So as you can see there's the Sonys with the Xboxes on the bottom. Coming across into old school computers, got the Amstrad, the Commodore 64, the Speccy and the Atari console on the bottom. Cross over then onto the two Amigas, the 600 and the 1200, and then the Atari ST on the bottom. Here, obviously your Nintendo shelf. You've got the Virtua Boy on the top, extremely rare. Then you've got your NES, your Super NES, your Game Boys, your DS's and your Advances. Then on the bottom you've got the N64, the Wii and the GameCube. Moving over from that, we move on to Sega, and with the Sega you've got your two Master Systems on the top, your two Mega Drives, then on the bottom your Game Gear, your Saturn, and that's a Nomad, which is a portable Mega Drive, and the Dreamcast right on the bottom shelf. Now on top of the games console shelves you can see some screens currently displaying a Super Nintendo logo. If you use the keyboard over here you'll see it's an emulator where you can actually choose lots of different games consoles, pretty much every one that I've got on display. When you found the game console you want, you can then go into it and you can choose a game of your choice. So as we're on the Mega Drive you've kind of got to go with Sonic, so if I just find Sonic here, as you can see there's absolutely hundreds of games. But there you go, you've got Sonic, so find Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, you can go into that. And it will basically play a perfect recreation of the original Sonic game. That works for every console that I have on display. So moving on from the old consoles, we have the major pride and joy, the projector screen. Now if you see my shadow there, this is where I play all my games. And just to give you an idea of the scale of just how big it is, that's just an ordinary icon. Here's my hand right up against it. So you can see exactly just how big everything gets. Coming around, got my posters on the wall, bit geeky. Model superheroes again, very geeky. 3D lenticular posters. My giant Darth Vader mosaic. You've got my logos. Atari, Nintendo, Sega. You come around, you've got storage that's full of all my retro games. You've got my gamer chair for sitting directly in front of the projector, where I play most of my games. Then further around a bit more into my PC. Here you've got at the bottom the PC that controls the emulators that you've seen earlier. Then my main deck PC controlling my monitor here. Then we're back round to the start, and that is my gamer loft.